What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so uh, a lot of us no longer look upon All Star Weekend in the NBA with any sort of anticipation, excitement. We did back when I was a kid. Hell, even when I was a younger man, in my early 20s, we still looked at the All Star game with anticipation. It started fading in the mid 2000s. The dunk contest started fading. People weren't participating. A lot of that has to do with LeBron James. He started that trend of young stars not participating in that event. Shout out to Vince Carter for being one of the last few superstars or all stars to participate. Dwight Howard's another one too. The 3-point contest, which was honestly, when I was growing up, anybody that can remember will attest to this. The 3-point contest was solid, but it was the slam dunk contest that was the mystique of the weekend outside of the All-Star game. Now the slam dunk contest is an afterthought. I mean, it's gotten so bad that the NBA has allowed Matt McClung, I think that's his name, right? Matt McClung, who is a G Leaguer, to come in 2 years in a row and win it. A G Leaguer. I think it was only 4 participants, if I'm not mistaken, in the slam dunk contest. Only one of them a household name, and that's a semi-household name in Jaylen Brown. So there's been a push. There's been an absolute, desire to have more of the stars participate and make the All-Star weekend great again. Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans recently said something about that. And he said, I'm trying to see if I can find the audio. I don't see the audio, but I have to read what he said. I'm reading from fadeawayworld.net. And he said, after the Pelicans beat the Raptors last night, when asked about the All-Star thing, he said, quote, I got to do my part and make the All-Star game. If I'm in the All-Star game, I'll do the dunk contest. But if I'm not doing it. So, this is my thing. Well, Zion, I put it like this. Honestly, bro, we shouldn't even having a conversation about you possibly not being an all-star with all the hype that we got for you, man. You're the second, I would say, since LeBron James in 2002, 2003, outside of him, you're the most heavily hyped youngster to come into the NBA, more so than Victor Wembanyama. At this point right now in your career, you should be looked upon, the hype that you got, you should be minimum top 5 player in the NBA. The only thing holding you back from being a perennial all-star is yourself. Okay, I don't like picking on Zion as much as I used to, because, at one point, the whole thing with the girl and these girls coming at him, I don't know, man. I just also got to remember, man, this is a young dude, man, with a lot of money and temptation around him. I think sometimes we lose sight of that. So I just want to say this, man. Only you are stopping you from being the best Zion Williamson. I get the impression that he has an eating addiction. I think he likes to eat. The fact that he puts on weight while he's playing during the season indicates that he's eating a lot. Okay? He's young. This is the most active he'll be as a person. And he's an athlete who plays basketball games. And during games, players usually burn between about 4,000 calories plus a night. That's more than that's actually twice as much generally as most people eat a day. So athletes have to eat a lot in general. Healthy, but they eat a lot. So for him to be putting on weight, can you imagine how much he's eating? I would imagine 6,000 calories plus a day at times. So at the end of the day, only you are stopping yourself from being a perennial all-star. I don't think that you just have to be an all-star to be in a slam dunk contest. But I tell you what, if you're not an all-star or even a backup all-star, then that's indicative that you're having another piss-poor season. You know what I'm saying? Which probably means that, barring injury, you're not in shape again. So, look, I'll give him this. This is what I say. At least he's coming up and saying he'll be in the damn slam dunk contest. But you could also take an angle and say that, well, it might hurt my brand to be in an all-star game, which I might lose, and I'm not an all-star. Because you could also look at it as him saying, well, if you guys don't show me the love and vote for me, then I'm not going to do it. That's kind of also how you can look at this. You could also look at it as him saying, well, if you guys don't come out and vote for me, then I'm not going to do it. If you come out and affirm my greatness, then I'll participate in the slam dunk. You also could look at it like that too, which, you know, if he means it like that, thinly veiled, then, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, well, don't do us any favors. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not going to vote for you unless you deserve to be there. So, like I said, I'm trying to see how I want to look at this, like how he meant it. So, at the end of the day, if he does participate, fine, great. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he'll be at his peak. He'll be in tremendous tip-top shape, and he'll put on a show. But, you know, I just hope it's authentic. I hope it's in a situation where he really wants to do it. He wants to prove that, you know, all the hype from a couple years ago isn't just baloney. That he's not a has-been already at age 23, 24, whatever he be. So it is what it is. But tell me what you guys think.